Hey guys, Nara again here with Fathom Realty, and I am today with Zita Buky.
Yes.
Is that? Okay.
Yes.
And I'm sorry. Do I address you as a doctor or you're?
I'm a nurse practitioner.
Okay. So Zita actually lives in Lorton, has an office in Lorton. So we're going to ask her about Lorton a lot, but I would like her to tell me right now about the business that she owns, right?
Well, thank you for having me, Nora. It's a pleasure to be here and share information about my business. I'm a nurse practitioner and I own my medical practice. It's called Physicals Plus. Our focus is on driver physicals, commercial driver physicals. I'm a certified medical examiner on the National Registry, which is a requirement for those physicals. We also do physicals for non-CDL drivers, bus drivers, which are exempt. Certainly we can do them for pre-employment physicals, equipment operators. We also do the sport physicals for the kids here at South County High School.
That's what I was going to ask, yeah.
Right, so we do all types of physicals, and the focus primarily is on those types of physicals.
And you take insurance, I assume?
So insurance does not cover occupational type of physicals. Generally, they're employer requirements, and the employer will either pay for it or the driver pays for it and gets reimbursed. So that really is up to the employer, but insurance typically does not cover it.
What about the sports physicals?
So sports physicals also, because insurance typically will cover 1 or 2 regular exams during the year for children with their immunizations. So people use their insurance coverage for that. So the sports physicals are typically an out-of-pocket cost. But at the 11th hour, when your child runs home on Sunday night and they need that sports physical, typically you can get into Physicals Plus the next day and have it done.
And I'm assuming you have a lab right there, so anything that needs to be
correct. So typically we don't do a lot of lab testing for driver physicals, pre-employment, employment type of things. We do conduct drug testing, breath alcohol testing, so we have the supplies for that. Also for the pre-employment, oftentimes the employer will require a TB skin test, so we can do that, and we also offer flu shots.
So you're all in one shot. So if somebody needs a pre-employment of whatever sort, you have everything. They don't need to run around and
not typically.
Get anything. And you are located on Lorton Station?
Lorton Station Boulevard in the Lorton Town Center. Great location.
Yes.
A lot of restaurants.
So I've heard.
Yeah, it's a really nice area to be at. For the drivers, it's especially a good location because we have the parking lot for the Virginia Rail Express, so drivers with their big 18-wheelers,
they
have a place to pull in, absolutely, and it's easily found. It's right off of exit 163 Lorton Road, so very easy to find. Good location.
Right, and that's what I was going to lead to. So you live in Lorton and you work in Lorton. What attracted you? How long have you been living here?
So we've been in Lorton about 5 years now. Have lived in Fairfax for a number of years, but the area really appealed to us. It just seems a little bit more quieter, a little more rural, a little more open ground, open areas, which we really like. And we like our community. We really liked the neighborhood. We're right by the Laurel Hill Golf Club.
Right.
So we've got that big
you're
open
almost
field
in Fairfax Station.
Where?
You're almost in Fairfax Station, so you're
correct.
Okay,
yes.
That on that golf. Okay, I live right near that too.
It's a nice area. I like it.
Now I understand where you're coming from about the openness, because I don't think people living in Laurel Hill or Laurel Highlands or Laurel Crest communities off of Silverbrook will agree with you about the openness. But
where we are
now, I get it. Okay.
And the Lorton Workhouse at that it wasn't quite as developed at the time when we moved in 5 years ago. So it's developed a little bit more, but it still has a little bit of that rural feel to me, which is what I like.
Yeah. Is there anything in particular that you really like about Lorton?
Well, we're right by the Lorton Workhouse, which is great for classes and yoga, as well as Occoquan. I love coming to Occoquan. Even when we didn't live in Lorton, I would come to Occoquan for the arts and crafts festivals, for the just to walk around the shops, do a little wine tasting.
Yeah, and it's just a nice area to walk around.
It's a beautiful area, yes.
Especially in the spring when everything starts blooming.
Very nice.
Wonderful. And so you said your office is in Lorton Station, and is there any place that you at, like a restaurant that if somebody wants to move to Lorton and we're trying to tell them, you know, something that we really like about it so that they have to go and absolutely check it out, would you do you have a couple of places you would like to recommend to people thinking about moving? Restaurants, maybe shops, anything that comes to mind.
So certainly the shops here in Occoquan, they're all great. They're just fun to browse and buy those special little knickknacks or souvenirs that you like. We have found several restaurants that we keep coming back to. Here in Occoquan, Madigan's on the waterfront.
Well, but we're talking about Lorton.
This is true.
It's a little bit, Occoquan is to the south of Lorton, so in case somebody's not familiar, but it's really like 5-minute drive.
So for me, I kind of consider that part of it with Occoquan being the historic part, but if you want just Lorton areas, I call Casa Tequila like my next office.
Oh my goodness.
Because I do all my business meetings there, so Casa Tequila is great. Love going there. There's a new faux restaurant in is it the Giant Shopping Center on 123? I forget what it's called.
Right. On Ox.
It's a great new faux restaurant. Five Guys is there.
Yes.
So, yeah, we have a few of our regular haunts
go-to places. Well, wonderful. So is there anything that you would like to maybe offer to people who would watch this interview and come to you and say, hey, I saw you on Park Bench, or I saw your interview. I don't know if that kind of is appropriate for what exactly you do, but I just, I always ask.
So we do periodically offer discounts on the sports physicals, especially when the sports season is ramping up for the kids. So oftentimes in the when spring sports are coming up or winter sports, we will offer a discount to South County High School students. We try to be competitive with some of the local retail clinics. But other than that, our prices are very reasonable because it's a solo practice. I'm a small women-owned business. There's a lot of flexibility in the scheduling. So if the 8 to 5 doesn't meet your needs, oftentimes we can offer some before hours, after hours scheduling.
Nice. Okay. Is there anything you'd like to add?
Just come down and see us. We love our drivers. We love what we do. We're happy in a great clinic, and we invite everyone to come say hello.
All right, guys. Well, I think that's it. As I always say in my interviews, let's shop local. Let's stay right here in our community. If you do need a physical for your employment or whatever the case may be, give Zita Buky a chance and talk to her, and hopefully you guys can get your physical done right here. You don't have to drive much. And all the contact information will be in the end of this video, and also in the comments area I will put the links that you can easily find. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!